Hello everybody, welcome back to another tutorial video. Today I'm going to show you how to build a minecart unloading system, not like the one you see here. This little sucker doesn't work. You see this on PC quite a bit, and these don't work on console because there's a little bit of difference in the timing and the delay and whatnot with the hopper, and it's just not quite quick enough to transfer the signal up there to turn it off. So let me show you what I'm talking about. We got a stack or ish of blocks. Let's put a stack in there just so it's the same on the other test. Let's turn it on, let's see what happens. Okay, so it just bounces off. Only transfers one item at a time, super stupid, and then sometimes you can finally get it to stop here, but you see it's not even up against a block, and so when it finally goes, it'll be really slow. Oh man, it's just a pain. So I'm going to show you a different method. Before I do, it's right over there, but just to clarify, this can't really be tiled very easily, so instead of putting two of these, trying to squeeze them in next to each other like this, it's probably easier to just add a space in between here and have it pop over to the side before you try and connect them, but I'll show you how to do that later. First of all, let's show you the full system working and totally. So let's go in here. Let's get a stack of blocks just like the other test. Let's put it through the system. So this is to pick up something from like a mob farm or a wheat farm or whatever. Let's see it work perfectly. Bam. So it sits in place and it's going to keep unloading everything until it's, fully unloaded, and then it's going to be on its way. So let's take some stuff out of here so that happens quicker. You can see when it's done, it's going to shoot off down in the opposite direction. Perfect. So this is 100% accurate as far as I can see. If you set it up exactly like this with the exact same amount of speed, then the only thing where it's not going to be accurate is if there's like a specific amount of blocks in there. If there's like exactly 2 stacks, it's a weird number. For some reason, sometimes it just skips over, but it'll stop the next time when there's a little bit more, a little bit less, or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to build this, but first I'll explain a little bit about how it works. Let's chuck a couple more in there so it can do its thing one more time while we're talking about it. Let's try more blocks. Let's try 3 stacks of blocks. It should work with pretty much most amount of items. Just like I said, if there's like 2 stacks in there, for some reason it's like going a little too weird of a speed. Anyway, so this tripwire actually turns this off before the minecart's even unloading anything. So this will turn off that rail so it makes sure that it lands there and isn't powered. Then it's free to have a little bit of time to turn on this comparator, which further turns off the torch. And so when this stops being powered, this has already been powered from over here. So that's how it works. Okay. All right. Well, the purpose of these little platforms, like I've been showing you, is just to be representative of whatever you have up here. And this part is really the part where the redstone's going to go. So like I said, just representative of whatever kind of system you have. I just gave kind of an approximate area of like something that would be at the bottom of a mob farm or something like that. Or this would be a pretty good size for a wheat farm, something in that area. So anyway, you're going to want to build yourself a little bit of a platform like so and get some materials together. So if you look in this chest, this is pretty much everything you need. Whenever I do something like this, obviously you don't have to use iron, you can use whatever you want for building blocks, just solid blocks or whatever. Then all the stuff you see here, I always like to get extra whenever I'm doing stuff like this. So just pause the video, get a couple extra everything, you should be good to go. So let's get everything out of this chest and let's start building it. Okay, so you can see from all this extra stuff in my inventory, I've tried this a couple times, but it should be really easy once you know what you're doing. It's just a little bit of fandangling with the way the rail is orientated. So let's pop these out, chest down like that. Let's put a hopper down into the chest and one into the side of that one. Okay, and let's put down some blocks. So one there, one there. Make a little pad of 4 so the rail has, space to turn around. Powered rail, normal rails. Then a block up like this, and one down there. Rail up there. And lever on the side of this guy. That's going to turn on that rail. So now we get to do this part. Let's put a rail there. Normal rail there. So this block is going to be there eventually, but we're going to need to take it out right now and put one down below it so we can put our powered rail back there. This is going to make sure that this one stays in the place it needs to be. So now this is where your alignment comes into play. It's kind of funky, but I'll show you how to do it. Let's pop that off. Let's pop this off. Let's pop that off. Let's put these back. So now it's aligned like it's going to go back into the system. So now we can break it. We can put it back like normal. So now it's going to be facing the wrong direction. So we can come underneath and put down a lever. Now it'll be facing the correct direction. So that's how you do that. It's super simple. It's just a little bit complicated if you didn't know how to do that. So now we can do our tripwire. We're going to want 3 blocks of space in there like that, and then 2 blocks on either side. We're also going to we don't want to forget this part. We're going to want couple blocks up like that. They could be glass or something so you can see better through here. But anyway, that's going to stop your cart from going too far. Then we're going to want our tripwire hooks, which I think I put away on accident. Let's get those back out. Let's put one there, string there, one there. That should be good. Okay, so let's do our redstone now. There's a little bit of redstone that's involved here, and we got to get rid of this rail. So the way you should do that probably is just do that now, like so. Then pop that out, put down a comparator into a block. Have a block over here like this. We're going to need a repeater, which I also put away on accident. Aren't I smart? Repeater, block, 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 like that. Make a little L. Then you're going to want dust on top of all of those. And this is the moment of truth. This is if your thing is going to be aligned properly. Should stay aligned. Aha! Cool. So that should be your whole system done. This should be working totally fine. We can clear away some of this extra stuff we don't need. And yeah, this system should be, like I said, pretty much 100% efficient, 100% functional. So let's test it out here. Let's clear away our inventory. Let's get out some blocks, a minecart. You know the drill. Let's pop this in here, give it some blocks, send it on its way. And we shall see if this unloads properly. Fingers crossed. Ta-da! Cool. So you got a fully functioning minecart unloading system. This should work if there's a ton of stuff going through your system. This is going to be really, really handy. But like I was mentioning earlier, you might want to hook another one up next to this, but just give it a block of space. So it's really not too difficult. I can show you how to do that right now. You just want to do the exact same thing, just mirror it. So if you had, multiple minecarts going through here, just partition the rails so one picks up half of everything, the other one picks up the other half. And when instead of coming right through here like so, you're just going to want to give it a little block of space like this, and then have it come over that way. So it's not too hard. You just want to give it one block of space. That way these rails don't connect when the hopper's next to each other. You know what to do. Anyway, that's going to do it for this. I think that's it for the tutorial. You've seen how to build it. You've seen how it works. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, everybody, I hope you have a really good day. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.